I lived in the same house on the same street with my mom and dad and my sister my whole life, up until about a year ago. And as college approached, I realized this very comfortable environment that I had always been in was going to come to a complete change. I was going to move like a couple hours away from my family and friends that I'd grown up with. I went to a small high school, so this was my first experience at public education. I was going to have to adjust a lot living on my own with 3 new roommates that I'd never met before from all parts of the country, but I was excited and nervous at the same time. It was a very bittersweet feeling upon going to this school, and up until this point, doing my own laundry was foreign to me, pathetic that it was. All my household chores, everything from buying groceries to simplest things, was now my own responsibility. Money was tight, the food was gross, but I was having a great time. The 3 girls I moved in with, they were all very, very different. I learned so much from all of them that I would never take it back. But as the comfort levels began to increase around just the dorms and everything, so did a lot of other things. The typical college lifestyle was becoming a lot more apparent to me. I was unfortunately succumbing to it, and don't get me wrong, I was having a blast. It came with a lot of costs. I used to know how to balance between work and play, but the pressures of making new friends and making my own identity with all these new people was getting the best of me. My morals began to be questioned, and the standards that I upheld in school through high school were not very apparent to me anymore. I was passing all my classes, but I went from being a 4.0 high school student to a 2.5, which didn't faze me yet. And the second semester rolled around, I started failing classes, and something just snapped. I was like, what am I doing? It was unheard of. And so I began to take a look around me and people that I had come to call my friends, and I realized I wasn't being myself. It wasn't who I was. And I realized I didn't even know myself anymore. So I realized through all this experience that going away to college was an experience I will never ever take back. It was just not right for me at the time. So I was talking to one of my friends, and she just asked me one simple question that I hadn't even asked myself, and that was, are you happy? And are you comfortable? Do you feel right there? And it was easy for me to answer. I said no. So I made the decision to come back home and finish my 2nd or 3rd, however many years it takes here, because I want to go somewhere else. And call it cliche, but really realizing who your true friends are, it's really hard, it's really rare, and I'm glad that I have the friends I have here. My journey is far from over, and I look at that experience as a stepping stone in my life, and it taught me a lot of responsibility, helped me to become a lot more open-minded with people, and helped me to really find out who I am as a person and what I want to do with my life.